What's up everyone, V here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Blokees Champion class, Iron Man Mark 85 from Marvel Studios' The Infinity Saga, but really, from Avengers Endgame. Can I make a bold claim? I don't know if this is a hot take. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like this might be kind of a hot take. This is my favorite Iron Man suit from all the movies. I feel like a lot of people, specifically the nanotech, they really hate the nanotech. But I've seen a lot of people hate on this in Mark 50. Mark 50 deserved it. Looks a little weird, but this is my favorite live action Iron Man suit. I'm sorry. I love it so much. I love the comic accurate, gold. Something about it I just love so much. I wish we got to see more of it in the movie. I wish he was moving like he was in Infinity War. Oh, lights went out. Where he had the suit on the entire movie, because the suit looks so good. I love it so much. I don't know, I've loved it since the day I saw it. So it kind of breaks my heart that there's not really a good figure of it. The Marvel Legends, very wonky looking proportionally, not the best. The Select, proportionally a lot better, but also kind of not really well articulated. And I feel like the closest we get to a decent figure, at least that I own, is the SH Figure Arts. But he's a little on the small side. The Mafex one looks amazing. Sadly, have not been able to get my hands on that yet. But Blokees have been kind of going crazy recently. I feel like Blokees have really popped off. They started going strong with the Transformers figures, especially the blind boxes. But now they've been just venturing into more regular figures, bigger figures. And now I've ventured from, lights keep going out, from Transformers to now some Marvel. And they started off with the Marvel blind boxes, which I was a little nervous on because they high-key looked ass. But then I saw that they made the more the bigger characters like the Transformers 1 figures, but for Marvel. And a couple of them look wonky. The figures that are human faces look really wonky. And I bought the Deadpool one. I have yet to make a video on it. But when I saw the Iron Man one, I was like, Iron Man's probably going to be the one that looks the best. Just because I feel like he matches the vibe the best. Because the characters with masks are going to look the best as Blokees. And I was like, ooh, Iron Man I know is just going to look amazing. So, went to my comic shop, looked in the aisle, they had every single one of them but Iron Man. Broke my heart. Then, I peeped behind the counter, they got Iron Man. The workers building him. And I'm just like, damn. So then, I go home, and then I get a Blokees ad. I go home, I forget. A week later, I see a Blokees ad. And I'm just like, let me peep. A Blokees ad for a figure which I'll probably review soon. This Megatron. And I was like, I'm going to get that Megatron. And then while I was buying him, I was like, let me buy the Iron Man. And then I buy it, and then the shipment gets delayed for 2 weeks. And then while it's delayed, I go to that same comic shop again. And look who they have on the shelf. Iron Man. But I was like, damn, I already bought it. Anyway, here he is in all his glory. I'm going to get him out of his weird fighting stance. I'm not good at posing figures, if you ever want to know. Which is why the thumbnails and the stances they're in at the beginning of each video are always so cooked. It's because I love figures, can't pose them to save my life. But before we get into Stark, first talk about the packaging. Classic Blokees, except it's actually not. I said classic, and then it's not because they changed it up a bit. They specifically have model kits put on it. The Transformers ones don't. Then they have the little, those things. Sprues? Thingy? Whatever these are called. They got a nice dynamic shot of Iron Man with the metallic box, of course. Looking all decked out. Then another really nice shot of him. And then Marvel's Infinity Saga. The boxes look really nice, but I don't really, I have too many boxes that I do keep that I'm probably just gonna toss them all. But I do like the metallic-y packaging. Then you got Iron Man, all his accessories, all the stuff there, all the assembly and all that. Looks good. Iron Man stuff, very metallic-y. I will preference this by saying he comes with the classic Blokees stand with a little smoke effect, I believe. I have lost it. It is gone. It's gone to the sands of time. Because I have so many Blokees, and I have so many... I was trying to see if the instruction booklet had a picture, but it didn't. Maybe he didn't come with a stand. Nah, he came with a stand. But I don't care for the stands. I don't use them. And I, put it in a pile with the Megatron one, and I probably thought they were old Blokees stands, and I threw them somewhere. Couldn't tell you where they went. But I don't care. Let's be honest. You're not buying him for the Blokees stand. You're buying him because it's Iron Man. But anyway, that's an accessory, because I will get into the accessories in a moment, and I just wanted to acknowledge that it is missing one. But again, it's not an exciting one, it's a stand. Just look up Blokees stand and random smoke effect. He does come with a little booklet here, which shows you how to build him. Again, was hoping it would have any picture of the stand, did not. And it looks hella complicated at first glance, but it is pretty simple and very efficient. And he was a really fun build. They did something different with him, which was that usually they will have A1, A2, B1, B2. Nope, they just went like this. They did have me going, am I losing my mind? Because it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N. They just skip I. I thought I lost one. I was going crazy. And then I looked at the booklet and I'm like, oh no, they just didn't add an I. So if you get this Iron Man and you're looking and you're like, where's the I? Am I going crazy? Did they forget to put it in? No. They're just kind of cooked, low key. But yeah, that's the little booklet. And now getting into his accessories. Yeah, he's got a little light, but it goes out. I'll get into the light and how I kind of don't like them in a moment. But he does come with an insane amount of accessories. On him right now are his fists, just a default nice stance. He does come with more open palm hands, with a little repulsor sculpted in there. There's a little cat here. Looks nice. They only come with one of these, so you can just take it off, put it on that hand, pop it on, pop it off. I'm not going to do all that because I don't care. Then he comes with this little blade that he uses, I think, for 2 seconds. I'm holding it upside down. For 2 seconds in the movie. Looks really cool. Got nice translucent with some metallic red. Love the metallic-iness on this figure. And again, can pop that off, pop that on. Will look cool. I don't really want to do all that. Then he comes with blast effect hands, which have a hole. Then you get the blast effect. You have the little piece. These are two separate pieces. I'm going to try to pull it apart in hopes to show you. One thing I don't care for, but I get kind of why, is the repulsor hand has a peg. Focus. 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 So it doesn't look good unless you have the blast effect. It is two pieces. There's a little line in there and a little slit in there so it lines up correctly. Get nice. Oh, he fell. And then pop it in there. And you got some blast effects to blast your enemies, which is cool. Nothing for the feet, but there are holes. So you can take this, plug it in the feet. They just don't give you enough to have that cool setup. But good news, he's not that expensive if you want to buy two. I don't know why you would buy two of this figure for blast effects. But, you know, I think he was around $15-$20. Cheaper than a Legends, I will say, but he is smaller. Next, an accessory that I don't know what the hell it is. The booklet says absolutely nothing. I thought I just forgot a piece somewhere. Maybe I did. As far as I know, I forget a piece. Just checking the booklet again just to be sure. Wait, did that? No, it didn't. This? Don't quite know what it is. It kind of looks familiar. It's got a little thingy there. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's for. It seems like you might be able to plug the blast effect in there. Is it when you put his feet and he does the thing? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. If you know what this is supposed to be, let me know in the comments below. Now to the kind of fun, but also I don't know how to put them on accessories. You have the little arm gun. Looks really cool. Got a lot of nice detail. Quick question I have is, how do you put it on? Because when you build the arm, I feel like it's pretty solidly in there. You might be able to get them apart. But then also, when you build this goes on, looks tight, and then this goes over top of it. And it all seems to hold pretty well. So it feels like you have to build it on top of the arm. But then, I don't think you can take it off. Unless you really start ripping it apart, which it doesn't feel like it should do. I mean, you probably could with some precision, so I'm just like, did they think this through? I don't know, because it looks cool, and I would love to see what it looks like on him, but, like, you have to pull this apart, and I can believe you can take this one apart. It's just two pieces. This is the one I'm worried about, because, again, these two pieces go together, and they feel like they stick really well, and then these pieces go on top of that, and then more and more pieces on top of that. And I'm just like, how? I don't know. This would be the one time I guess you should buy another one so you can actually have it geared up. I don't know. But it looks cool. And finally, this big old gun he has. I'm fairly confident I could figure out how to get the piece off. Because isn't it it's this piece, right? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's not coming. I don't want to break it. So just pretend that this is back here. Looks really cool. It's got articulation. Not too much, just a couple hinges. But it's nice. It looks cool. Again, don't really know how you're supposed to gear him up without breaking him. That's one little flaw about this guy that I've noticed. But yeah, that's his accessories. A lot of accessories, a lot of fun ones. Again, don't really know how to put it all together. But yeah, that's it for the accessories. So just taking a look at him, trying to get his body aligned, because he is a little... Model kits, in my opinion, are always a bit finicky. Or he's a bit like... You're always adjusting them. Which is why I'm not usually the largest fan of them, but Blokees are always really fun, and I feel like they're more solid than most. I feel like the Marvel ones, since they threw in a bit more articulation than usual, I feel like they do get a little wonky, but you know what? I think he looks phenomenal. He might be my favorite, at least look-wise, Blokees, because, that metallic everything just looks so good. This is genuine so peak. It looks so good. One thing I hate about the Blokees are the lights. I think I've expressed it in the Transformers ones. Not as bright on Prime here. I'm using Prime as an example. I've reviewed all the other Transformers 1 figures but Prime. So I'm going to just... And I don't know if I'm going to get to Prime. So I'm going to just use him as the comparison. So that he gets some limelight. Because he is high-key a really cool looking figure. Get the Prime if you like him. I don't like the lights. They bother the hell out of me. Especially on most, because most of them, they don't look good. Shockwave, where is he? Shockwave, where are you? Shockwave's the most egregious, because his genuinely looks like ass. What is this? Why is his chest glowing just the millennial, like, office core, like, bright LED light shine? At least his eye is orange. Like, what is this? And it's kind of annoying, because the Blokees that don't have lights, they just do like a solid color and it looks good. I wish they do that here because it is cool. It's a cool effect on the arc reactor and the eyes until you turn them around and realize it's glowing the back of his neck and the top of his head. And like, it doesn't look bad now because I got a lot of lights, but like, let me just turn off one of the lights. This is what he looks like 90% of the time. That does not look that good. It looks really good here. Not so much here. And it's not really worth it because, yeah, it kind of looks cool in the moment. But then it goes out really quick. And then it's kind of just back and forth with light. And then he kind of looks dead without him, though. It's really annoying. I might try to... I'm going to leave this, but maybe like go and try to block this light and maybe just paint his eyes. Because it's kind of annoying. But beyond that, I feel like I was like, this is going to be a nice quick video, and I've rambled for far too long. So let's just take a look at him. I love the sculpt. I feel like, again, the chibi art style. Bug, get the hell away from me. Oh, this bug's been harassing me for the past, like, month. I swear to God. But I feel like it, again, works really well on a character like Iron Man. Not so much people with real faces, but just, the biggest sell on this figure is the whole metallic look. It just looks so good. Love the gold, silver, and the red is just, ooh, such a nice shade of red, too. Sometimes Iron Man figures get really bad shades of red. Like this guy. The original one was darker, much more like this. This, I feel, is way too dark. This is just the right shade for him. And again, this one's very orangey. This is the perfect shade for him. I love how this looks. And again, I feel like the more chibi-esque art style for the Blokees really matches Iron Man. Because like, look at all that great detail. And again, it's stylized, but it just still has beautiful detail throughout. I mean, they nailed this. Like I said, this might be my favorite look-wise Blokees figure that I own. And hell, maybe even play-wise. He is pretty fun. Again, a little finicky, but that's kind of all model kits in my opinion. Just looks so good. Oh my God. Articulation. He has a dumbbell joint at the head, so he can look up pretty far and look down. Can the neck move? The neck can move a bit. Rotates, bobs. Shoulder pads are on a weird hinge, so you can get it up here, but not too far, which kind of sucks. Actually, oh, wait, you can get it up a bit. Just gotta finesse it a bit with the articulation. Oh, I can't get it down now. And then like a ball joint in the shoulder, rotation, double jointed elbow, ball joint here, and it's one of those where you can kind of work it around. Kind of like a more successful, at least better hidden version of the McFarlane joint. And then ball joint, can get some good movement. It is a little annoying because then a lot of things get misaligned a lot. Drop down hips, so you can kick that far forward, that far back, do the splits pretty well. I'm doing just the one leg because I kind of didn't really build it correctly, and it was really hard to get the joints together in the hip, so it's not fully connected, and I feel like that's making this one kind of hard to drop down. But anyway, thigh rotation, double jointed knee. This lifts up, so you can get some nice foot articulation, rotation, and rocker, and a toe joint, which is nice. And I feel like some of the, these kind of articulate because they're on ball joints, so they can, shift around how you like. Again, he's got a really solid lineup of articulation for such a tiny little guy. And believe me, he's little. If you were wanting to put this with your Marvel Legends, forget it. He is way too small. I didn't grab a Star Wars comparison. Damn. Who is going to be our Star Wars comparison? Random clone trooper, because that's the first figure I grabbed. Here he is next to a Black Series, just plain Phase 2 clone trooper. And as you can see, if he's smaller than the Black Series, he's smaller than the Legends. And bringing in the Marvel Legends Iron Man, yeah, he's not gonna match. That's the one sad thing about the Blokees, is they're just too small to go with those other figures. So when you bring in some bigger figures, it's gonna be bad. Here's the Fonjoy, I believe, Superman. I'm bringing him in because I'm tired of looking at McFarlane's fuck ass Superman. I hate him. Hate's a strong word. I don't like looking at him. Every time I go to grab the comparison, I want to grab this guy instead. He's a much better Superman anyway. And the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder, who will be a future review. I was going to record it tonight, but I kind of want to grab a different figure to compare, but I don't know where that figure's at. So yeah. And because I forgot the Transformers comparison, here he is next to the previous review, Thunderbolt. Go check that one out. That one's not great. It went a little awry. And for some more fun comparisons, bringing in a couple Blokees. Here he is next to the blind box scale Transformers Blokees and the Megatron. He is the tallest out of them all, surprisingly. And again, we bring Prime in. He does tower over both of them. And bringing in the Deadpool. I almost made this a joint review because most of the Blokees have been like two different figures. But alas, I've decided to just do the Iron Man. Deadpool will get his own review at a different date. And finally, because I've just been talking about them non-stop, it's bringing all the Iron Men. Here's the figure arts, which I feel like he resembles the most. The Select, who he just towers over. And again, the Legends. They both can't stand. So here's all the Iron Men. Take your pick at which one you think is the best. Again, that figure arts, I think that's the best one. I think he's just, I think, a little too small, which sucks. So I can't put him with Legends as much. I haven't messed with this figure arts Heike in a while. I forgot I had him. Forgot that he's actually a really good figure. I don't think I made I didn't make a review on him, I believe. That kind of sucks. He's cool, though. Would love to get that Mafex. Mafex has been low out the price range recently. So, yeah. Do I recommend Blokees Iron Man? Hell yeah. Because another fun thing about him is the build. You can't show that on camera because that's way too long and way too difficult, and I'm not going to do all that. But the build was actually really fun. Blokees are always kind of fun to build. I mean, they weren't, I wouldn't buy them. So I'm not usually a model kit guy. I bought a couple Gundam in my day. Fought a little bit, and they're all lost to the sands of time and broken. But these guys are really fun. Always love me some Blokees. They're always a blast. And this guy is the same. Really fun build. Looks really cool. Again, the light is a little annoying. And again, he's a little finicky, but that's just because model kits. But yeah, I definitely recommend him. He's a really fun build. Looks really fun. Really cool. I like him. Solid 8 out of 10, I would say. Definitely probably going to do more Blokees. Don't know how many more of the Marvel ones I'm going to buy, because I think the only ones now are Wolverine, Thor, and Cap. Might get Cap and Wolverine, and then at that point I might as well just get Thor. But yeah, highly recommend. Like, subscribe, check out my previous reviews. Got a lot more Blokees on the channel, specifically Transformers 1. I've done Megatron, Starscream, Shockwave, Soundwave. Done a couple blind boxes. Haven't done this guy yet. Probably will do him next. Might do a double or even triple review, because I never got around to reviewing the movie 1, Megatron, and Optimus. So I might throw and get a little triple review of these guys. That could be fun. But yeah. That's about it. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and peace.